Some of you may have heard about DOMS, which is what gym goers refer to when their muscles are sore. So it stands for Delayed Onset Muscle Soreness, and it's usually soreness after training, approximately 1 to 2 days later, sometimes even lasts as long as 3 or 4 days, and it's mainly with your bigger muscle groups, so your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, your back, but also in other muscles as well. Now, usually it's because we're using new exercises or because we've increased load or intensity. So essentially, your body is just getting used to a new way of training. It can also happen when we first get into resistance training because our body is having a bit of a shock into what it's doing in the exercises that it's performing. So as I told you at the very start, back in the protein video, when we work out an exercise and do resistance training, we break the muscles down and we damage them during the training. And outside of the training stimulus, outside of the gym or outside of you working out at home, it's in these hours and days that our muscles are actually knitting back together, recovering and repairing the damage, and therefore growing. So DOMS is the inflammation around the muscles that are doing just that, growing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with DOMS at all. It's very natural, very normal, very safe. It's like a dull ache and it's absolutely not an injury. It's just your muscles doing their thing. Now, only you know if you're too sore to train with your DOMS. Often for me, I find that doing a few warm-up stretches and easier sets make a huge difference to the DOMS and give me much more flexibility and make it absolutely possible to train even if my muscles are a little bit sore. However, I never ever train the same muscle groups one day after the next. So this isn't long enough to recover and you need to make sure you have at least a day in between training the same muscle group, probably ideally 2. Again, only you know what is right for you, but don't use a little bit of soreness and a little bit of DOMS as an excuse not to train. Just make sure that you plan your workouts effectively so that they're not going one after the other. Really amazing help for DOMS as well is active recovery. So don't sit still and get stiff. If you do a bit of walking or if you warm up on the treadmill before you start your working out, then this can be really effective in helping with that soreness. Another great help is an Epsom salt bath. So if you pour some Epsom salts, a cupful, into a hot bath and just soak in there for about 15 minutes, this can really, really help your muscles. And another one is magnesium spray. So Awesome Supplements, who you know that I love, do a great magnesium spray. And this is honestly as far to magic as I have ever experienced in the human body. If you spray it on your muscles, it really, really absorbs that magnesium straight into your skin, straight into the muscles. And honestly, it can work absolute wonders. So check that one out as well. So just to recap, DOMS aren't bad, it's not an injury, it shouldn't prevent you from training, but plan your training carefully, plan your training cleverly, so that you don't end up training the same muscle too close together and the DOMS aren't going to prevent you from progressing. So with that said, enjoy your workout, enjoy your DOMS, be clever with your planning, and see you on the next video.